Hi, I am Marcus Petri and this is one more video of our Diário de Autista. Today we're going to talk about the touch. Why autistic people are so disorganized or apparently so disorganized under touch. What is it that motivates autistic people to run or to shout or to jump at the touch? It is a very delicate question. It deserves our observation since the early age, because the earliest you observe, the earliest you can treat. And how to treat it? Well, you introduce the environment and you take into consideration that the touch is one of the tiny little parts of this sensory overload, right? There is overload of light, overload of sound, overload of people, vision, and touch is a tactile overload. That's taken into consideration, so you promote a bit-by-bit recognition that people, mainly autistic people's kin, are going to touch him, are going to touch her. And this is a process which has to grow bit by bit, naturally, and focused on the themes of interests of autistic people. For example, my theme of interest was music, so the music teacher touched me to show how to put the hands on the guitar or how to put the hands on the piano, stuff like that. And I went developing the touch. It's nothing very quick. Everything has to be done separately, and then autistic people are going to accept the touch better. But what is very important about the touch is that the parts of the brain that control the upper parts of the body are different from the parts that control the lower parts of the body, which means touching the upper part in some autistic people may get them very stressed, while the lower parts are okay. In my case, for example, the lower parts are okay. A Volkswagen Combi just ran over my feet and I didn't feel it because it didn't have that response in my touch in the lower part of the body. But the upper part of the body, if a person just comes and does this, just tips, I'm going to jump. This is my natural reaction. In many autistic people, the case is otherwise. Here in the upper part, the touch is light, and in the lower part is very high active, because the brain arrangement is different. So you have to observe, you have to count on the professionals of your trust, and never introduce an environment to autistic people like and rush bit by bit. You have to first touch a finger, then another finger, then another finger, then the whole hand. You're never going to, and this clinging here is very aggressive, and it causes most of the distressful moments, most of the turns. You have to pay attention to this if you want to touch an autistic person. You have to be very careful because of this. This is information on touch. Probably more to come in your questions. Just let me know in the commentaries, and we are going to nourish this content in English. Thank you very much for sticking around. Thank you very much for sticking around with the cause of autism in this month of April, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.